G'day, g'day, g'day. How are you all? How is everyone this evening? G'day, T-Bone. G'day, Jobby. G'day, Wisey. G'day, Fox. G'day, Mickey. Glenn. Reggie Didge. Who else we got in there? Alan. Stephen. Welcome on in. How is everybody going this lovely Sunday night? We have the Wave Hill Walkoff coin sitting there on screen at the moment. That is our newest 50-cent coin. This is obviously one of the uncirculated ones, but we are expecting that these will start appearing in our change sometime in the next 6 months. So hopefully we will start finding those in our change very, very soon. Who else is here? Mickey, I think I said hi to you. I can't remember. G'day, Mark. Welcome on in, guys. 14 people online, 8 likes. That's a great way to start off the hunt. How are you all? How is everyone doing? All right, let's get rid of that and let's start on the 50-cent rolls. Let's make sure we are getting focused in the right place. There we go. All right. So 50 cents, how's everyone's 50 cents hunts been going? Did you found anything good in your 50 cents hunts lately, mate? I've just had the usual suspects popping up. Not much else other than that. No NFICs, NIFCs, unfortunately, or NCLTs, just all the usual coins. All right, 2022, no snake eyes on that one. There's our Commonwealth Games coin, Brisbane Commonwealth Games, highest minted circulating commemorative. Oh, we've got 2001. Can we get a state and territory coat of arms? No. Unlucky. So this 2006, looking for a rotation. Not on that one. Seems to be the way. Things are a bit slow. Goodness gracious. That is definitely Road Rash. It's Charles, but goodness knows what Charles it is because I can't see a date through there. G'day, Philip. Welcome on in. Still looking for that 2026 dated 50 cent up here in Queensland. None of them out there yet. What else have we got going on in here? Not bad looking 82 there. Don't need it. G'day, Sydney. Welcome on in, my friend. How was your trip down to Canberra? Did everything go well for you? I'm not sure if you've opened the coins yet, but hopefully you'll have some luck from it. Here we go. Children's design competition ones. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. What's that, Richard? That 2001 I got a lot of with the edges look like double stamped edge. Is it common? Not entirely sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about the edge as in the rim around there, or are you talking the edge as in the edge of the coat of arms? Centenary of NAIDOC here. This is low minted coin, NAIDOC 3,351,478. Did I see a Gary? I saw a Gary coming. G'day, Gary. Welcome on in. 2010, no rotation on that one. 2004, nothing there. All right. Oh, too many ads. Stupid ads. Tell them not to play the ads, but they still play the ads. Sydney, I was just asking how your trip to Canberra went and whether everything went well for you down there and you got what you were looking for, although I'm not sure you've opened the coin rolls you've picked up from down there yet. Some very quiet rolls here. Oh, what's that? Green, whatever that was. Here's that 2001 coin that's being asked about. Yeah, are we talking about the edges around the, like around the kangaroo, or the edges around the edge? I don't have any coins on eBay at the moment. Been selling all my coins locally to a friend who's a dealer who does shows around Brisbane. She's been buying them off me, but I do have a store which will eventually get coins on it, just not at the moment. Mostly just flipping through coins, noodling, trying to see what I can find, and then from there, yeah, putting stuff into the wider hoard, which will then eventually make it onto online. All right, Marty, welcome on in. You're not too late. You've only missed one roll. Only missed one roll. And one night coin. That's about it so far. Been quite quiet first couple of rolls. Any card errors on this one? Don't appear to be. 22, no snake eyes. Yes, I am Brisbane based, south side of Brisbane. You were at the Queensland Stamp and Coin Show a couple of weeks ago, or last weekend, in fact. Well, it feels like a couple of weeks ago now. If you were there, or you are going to be at the Brisbane Stamp and Coin Show in November, I am at my friend's stall. She has the All Aussie Coins stall. You'll find me there. So I'm helped her at that show and helping her at the next show. So if you're around, come say hi. Trip was okay. Stayed overnight in Goulburn with friends. Lovely how all the coin machines are out. Ugh. But 3,000 worth of 5-cent coins. Oh dear. That's yes. When you're looking for coloured $2 coins, only getting 5-cent coins out of the machines is not what you're looking for. All right. 2007. Not a lot going on in these rolls. Thankfully, there isn't a lot happening in chat, which is nice. 17, nothing on that one. The camera's looking a bit better this week. I think it's picking up the focus a bit better this week than it has been in the past couple of weeks. I put a black noodling mat down across the towel, which I think has helped quite a bit. The noodling mat is new thanks to Paula from the channel. You missed a tier level member. She sent me a package full of some stuff, including this noodling mat. So thank you, Paula. Our second NAIDOC coin for the hunt. There we go. I was just talking about you, Paula. This is your noodling mat. Yes, all cats have opinions, and generally they don't match the opinions of their human owners. I think that's what we all agree on. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for everything you sent me, Paula. As you can see, the noodling mat is down and being used, and the other stuff is sitting over on the other table to that side, waiting to be sorted and put away. So thank you for everything you sent me. No cud on that one. Let's see, Richard King, any experience in the coin cleaning? Generally don't use anything on coins. If you are cleaning it for personal use, just use a damp cloth or warm soapy water and don't rub too hard. You want to keep as much of the patina on there as possible because that's what adds the value. If you are cleaning them, you're just getting rid of any surface gunk, like any stuff which is stuck to the coin. Otherwise, you're wanting to keep most of that patina on the coin. Otherwise, if you're trying to sell them, coins lose value if they are cleaned. So any coins I have which I run under a damp cloth generally stay in my collection. They aren't ones which are heading out for resale or anything. Here's our first Australian Volunteers coin from 2003. Got a counter in our current book. Still no sign of that 2026. Ooh, I see a languages coin coming up. There we go, 2019, International Year of Indigenous Languages. Very, very nice coin indeed. I do like that. I don't know what it is about this design, but I really, really like it. That's another low mintage commemorative. Join our two NAIDOC coins. Very nice. 2006. Do we have a rotation? We do not have a rotation. Still yet to find 2006 rotated 50. I've got a couple of 2010s with the rotation, but none of the 2006s. I think Triple C's just been busy. Just too much effort goes into work and not enough time to recover and do everything else he's got to do as well as stream. So I'm sure someone else will be able to answer that a bit better. Yes, if anyone missed it, Sydney Coins Live, who is in the chat, picked up his second $1 mule this week. Go have a look on his channel. There is a short there, and the full noodling episode, full live episode replay as well from when he found it. Go and have a look for that. That was on Friday, I want to say, because I just come back from getting these coins and jumped into his next live stream, and he was busy gloating all about his second mule. So go have a look at that on his. I've got to keep reminding myself I've got to look out for that double bar. I've been flicking through too quickly. But that's, I guess, okay, because we're not finding much in these coins today. Silver Jubilee, looking good, but not worth it. What's that? 97, that's a low mintage definitive, 4.3 million for that 97. Not getting kept though in that condition. So if anyone watching doesn't know, I consider anything under 5 million mintage low mintage for most coins. Those are the ones I look out for as my key dates, except of course in 5-cent coins, when anything under 10 million is low mintage, because there's so many 5-cent coins out there. You're looking at tens of, if not hundreds of millions for most issues of the 5-cent coins, which is why 10 million is the benchmark for 5-cent coins. Oh dear. Oh, yes, and if you haven't subbed to Sydney Coins Live, go and sub to them. Get them over that 100 subs. 33 of you watching, 18 likes. Remember to hit the like button, hit thumbs up, get this live out in front of more people. Here we go. We've got a what's this, a 2005 with a cut error. So you'll see that little bit of extra metal there at the bottom of the robe. That's a robe cut error. That little bit of extra metal shouldn't be there. That should just be a blank space at the bottom of the robe. There we go. We've got a robe cut error as well. Not a bad find. (2014), no crop circle. Oh, double 2014s, and this is an hiatus. Very, nice and shiny. You've been watching, you have seen a lot of hiatus coins lately, which have had gunk all over them and haven't been worth keeping. This one is worth keeping and putting into the wider collection. That is our third of the Indigenous 50-cent coins. We've got the NAIDOC, the sorry about that. That was my audio dying. My microphone died, so I had to switch to a secondary microphone. G'day, John. Welcome on in. Okay, audio is back. Right. I assume audio is back because I can see it bouncing on the thing. Can someone confirm that the audio has come back? Confirming. Berry Breeze, welcome on in. Golden Age, welcome on in. Yeah, my microphone died. It's the one I used all week during recording, so it's just needs recharging. All right, we are back. G'day, Jack. Welcome in. So I'm not sure if that Fijian coin turned up when I was out of microphone, but coin tax, and I was mentioning how wide that date is, that 75 is on it. Okay, we are back. I will be recharging my microphones after the stream. All right. What else will we find in this hunt? Good smattering of coins going through so far. Still no sign of the 26 definitive up here, but it will arrive in Brisbane eventually. Here's a 79. I don't see an accused. I don't see double bar on that one, and no crop circle on that 2014. Bit of a pity. All right. What have we got on that one? 2016. Nothing on that one. Ooh, come on. All right. What have we got there? Nice. Beat up 71. Really wish these 98 Spasm Flinders. Yeah, so we're talking about cleaning coins. This is the sort of one where you'd use a blunt toothpick just to get that gunk from out of there. Otherwise, that's all you do, cleaning up a coin like that one. What else we got? No snake eyes on that one. 2010, hoping for a rotation and not finding one. And g'day, welcome on in. Never too late. We've still got a bunch of 50 cents to go. And then on to the ones. So you're here with plenty of time. We'll be going for a while today, I think. I'm doing a lot of talking to chat, which is great. Chat's been popping off tonight. 34 you're on at the moment. Is that 2030? That's 2018. There are 21 likes. If you haven't liked the stream, I appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button, drop a like on the stream, and get it out in front of more people. All right, what else is going on with these coins? Artie, g'day, welcome on in. It's okay. I was just saying to someone before you, it's not late because we've still got 3 rolls of coins, 3 rolls of 20-cent coins, 50-cent coins, wow. 3 rolls of 50-cent coins and all of $1 to go. So you're not late, you're here for a large chunk of the hunt. Oh, gotta stop whacking the camera. It's the problem with having it where it's situated. It's occasionally too low. Hello, I see something right there. What have we got? We've got Tasmania. Here we go, Tasmanian coat of arms. Unfortunately, it's got a gouge out of it straight through there. That is postmint damage, not planchet damage, unfortunately. But hey, we've got ourselves a state and territory coat of arms, Tasmania. That is a nice find. Actually found a few things, good few things today with this 50-cent hunt. I'm quite happy with how it's gone. What, 2, 4, 6, 7 finds from, well, this is roll number 8, so quite happy with the way it's gone. Of course, still looking for a 2026 dated definitive, still looking for anything else which shouldn't be in there. Any other errors? Any low mintage stuff? I do. So these coins we see today, where did I get these coins from? I got these coins from NAB at one of the local shopping centres. The ones in the hunt usually come from the CBD, and they go between NAB, Westpac and ANZ, depending on which one I feel like visiting. And the good thing about the CBD is there's usually 2 or 3 branches within, not too far from each other, so 3 banks and 2 branches, each bank within walking distance is pretty nice. And then the Sunday ones come from, they either come from ANZ, Westpac or NAB, and some of the local shopping centres. There's a Westfield near me, there's a non-Westfield shopping centre near me, which has, so the Westfield near me has ANZ, Westpac and NAB coin machines. The other shopping centre near me only has Westpac and NAB coin machines. So yeah, that's what I circle between, and then I also yeah, keep it changing. And generally all the money goes back into the same bank, and I don't get coins out from that branch usually, unless I'm running really short on time. Not that, you know, it matters because they'll go back to Armageddon to be re-rolled and stuff, but I do try and get coins from different banks and branches than the ones I return the coins at. All right, what have we got? Anything else? 2014, do we have a... Oh, look at our second hiatus. I was hoping for a crop circle, but I'll take our second hiatus. There we go. 2 hiatus, 2 Nadok in 1 languages. No Mabo. And obviously no Wordfill Walkoff because too early for that to be in circulation yet. Oh, throwing coins away again. I think that's the first time I've dropped one. No, second time I've dropped one tonight. All right. Yep, there are a lot of things out there, Barry, and you get hooked very, very easily. And you spend a lot of money very, very quickly. Yes. That's the problem with this hobby. You'll get hooked and then you'll suddenly realize all your money is in the same place. Tied up. This is our last roll of 50 cents, by the way. Yep, definitely where you can. Obviously, you know, if you're in a place where you can, multiple banks and multiple machines are great. Just to compare, that's the difference in size of dates between an Australian 75 coin and the Fiji 75 coin. Amazing how different coins of the same shape and size can be. Same effigy, different fonts and vastly different sizes. Okay. Yep, it's always a fun ride. You never know what you're going to find. You never know when you're going to get a rotated 2010 or 2006 in your 50s. You never know when you're going to get a Mule pop up in the $1. You know, I wasn't here early. Head over to Sydney Coins Live channel after I finish streaming tonight and have a look at his Mule find during the week. Is that a double bar on it? I don't think so. Here we go. So, here is our 50 cents for the night. We've got a few things out down there. Oh, no, click that one over there. That's better. So we've got double hiatus, the double Nidoc, the languages, the cud error on the robe cud on that 2005, the 75 Fiji, and the Tasmanian state coat of arms. Onwards and upwards to the $1 coins. Been a good haul for the 50 cents for a change. Will $1 get themselves the win tonight? G'day, Phil. How are you? You are not late. You are right in time for the $1. Yep, Fijian 50 cent pieces are out there. You'll find quite a few of them. That's one thing you're probably very unlikely to find a New Zealand 50 cent piece because New Zealand 50 cent pieces were round, or are round in fact. And new ones are smaller, but you always find New Zealand coins in the lower denominations, and 50 cents is where you'll find that Fijian coin. Find Fijian coins in the smaller denominations as well. There's the mob of 6 roos for anyone who's yet to see the 2026 definitive design on the $1 coin. It differs because there's the extra kangaroo there celebrating 60 years of decimal currency. We're looking for a 2021 mob of roos. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for it. I'm also looking for my first ever changeover, $1 changeover in circulation that I've found. And of course, it would be great to find a mule and join the club since... Oh, look, there's a coin we need for the book. One I have not been able to find for the book, but we still need too many coins in the book, so I can't count it tonight because the rules state that I have to have 1 or 2 coins left in the book before I can add this to the book. And unfortunately, I'm still down 4 coins. And it's not a changeover. Changeover is the only one which breaks the rules. Everything else, those are the rules, and I can't break. I am not going to break them. So there we go. It's a pity, but that's the rules I set for myself, and I'm going to stick to them. Just means you get more episodes out of me. Just means you're going to get more episodes out of me. Here we go. We've got a corporate partnership coin. Potentially a, what was 2024? That was last year. Did we have $1 coins last year? Well, if we had $1 coins last year, they would have had Charles on them. So this is probably going to be an AFL coin. Oh no, this is an NRL coin. This is the Sharks. There we go. That is beautiful. That's my first, maybe my second NRL coin found in circulation. These should not be in circulations. Yes, Sydney, I'm in Brisbane. That should not be there. That is a very, very nice find. Very, very nice and shiny. That's the pick of the hunt so far, on top of all those 50-cent coins. That Sharks coin is the winning coin so far. There we go. So, not intended for circulation coins. Do pull up in your coins every so often. You just got to look out for them. Expecting it to be AFL, but no, NRL got themselves in there. So I think that's the first NRL coin I've seen in circulation. Rotated Henry Parks, you've found your second, Gary. Yes, I always look out for rotated Henry Parks. I'm yet to find one, but he is one I do always check for rotation, the same as I check the 2001 Centenary Federation for rotation. There's our first Charles Kingston Smith for the hunt. It is commonly minted, but if you are new to my channel, I do have a hoard of aviation coins and soccer coins, and this will be going into my hoard. I'm aiming for the largest collection of Charles Kingston Smith. I've got 330, 340 odd circulating ones. I reckon I'm close to 400 in total once you count all the ones I've got which are PSG graded or in mint sets, year sets, proof sets, and also in overprints, so with the privy marks of each capital city on them. I've got quite a few of them there. G'day West Country, Mudlarks. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We are currently hunting Australian $1 coins. This is our second roll of the 10 we've got. So plenty of time to keep watching and see what else we can find. Well, there's our first shot at a mule. It is not quite. It's almost a little bit of extra down there, but that's not a mule as far as I'm concerned. That's just a year 2000, plain year 2000. But we are on the hunt, Sydney, to try and match your one from the week. Can I do it? It's the first time for everything. All right. Adam, welcome on in. There are plenty of people in here you'll recognise. I recognise your name from Phil's streams. there are, yes, quite a few of us on here who are in most of the streams. You'll find us all over the shop. You find us in my streams, Phil's streams, Tassie Coin Hunters streams, Jobby's streams, Sydney Coins live streams. We're a nice little community all amongst ourselves. Yep. Yep, that's on the ground somewhere. Remind me, there is a stray 85 running around the ground. That's the first one I've properly dropped today. Not that got that 2006. Let's just check this one over here. No, it's just dirt. Looked like it may have had a CUD error, but it was just dirt, which happens to a lot of these coins. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a quiet roll after the excitement of the previous roll. More $1 coins for the whole week. Okay. Up to 4K, Sydney. You're going to do the 3K of 5 cents on stream, or? I am getting a nice following. It was actually quite surprising last week at the Queensland Stamp and Coin show when I was on at my friend's, helping my friend at her stall, how many people came up and recognised me or said they watched my videos. Yeah, quite surprising, quite nice. 2003 Australian volunteers. This has a mintage of 4.1 million, which makes it technically under my 5 million threshold, but it's looking a bit old and sad. What's that? That's just a 2014. Okay, we gonna have any luck in these coins? Anything there? No. Oh, 2001, looking for a rotation. Not a rotation. All right. Come on, Paula, it's not that bad. Look, there's none there. It was once. And you weren't even live in that stream, so. Yeah, it's going to have to be BYO, folks, because one of the things I did back in January when I was on a little bit of a health kick was cut alcohol out of my diet. So I haven't had alcohol since the middle of January. So if you are wanting to drink at this party, bring your own, because I'll just be drinking water or soft drink. Okay, what do we got here? Not much. Oh, now the Kingsford Smith for the Horde. Okay, Landcare Australia, no privy mark, no leaf cards. How's the focus on this? Because I reckon it's dropping its focus again with the smaller coins. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. 2006, no thing there. We've got 85, no HUDs on that, no rabbit ears. I know Phil's always looking out for 85 rabbit ears. Okay, no leaf cud, flame cud in that one. Oh, is that, or is it just shadow on the coin? It's just shadow on the coin. I thought we had our first cud error on a 2026, but it was just a shadow behind the ear of the kangaroo. It was not a cud. Still looking out for that one. Stream's going fine at my end. Refresh, Sydney. Refresh. It's looking fine at my end. I haven't dropped any frames. Shoving is excellent. I'm blaming that on your end. Okay, looking for the rotation error on Sir Henry. Not on that one. All right. Why is YouTube giving people ads? I told it not to give people ads. Hey, Sydney, old mate, old buddy, old pal, old friend. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. It's not as nice as Sydney's, but you know what that is. Holy crap, we've got a mule. We've got a mule. Holy shit, we got a mule. Wow. Wow. I think I've lost the ability to speak. Oh my gosh, that's 2 mules this week. Sydney got the better one because his was a full mule, mine's part mule, but holy shit, that's my first ever mule. Well, that beats the NRL coin hands down. That is our Starfinder coin of the day. Oh my goodness, we've got a mule. We've got a mule. We've got a mule. We've got a mule. Wow. Huh. Okay, it's time for that party now. Who was bringing the booze? Wow, there we go. We have a mule. That is my first mule. Huh. Yep, the Sydney Coin Live luck helped me. Absolutely. My goodness, wow. I'm just going to keep saying wow, because wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. I always say I'm looking for a mule or I'm looking for a something, but you never actually expect it to happen. 2019. All right, now let's have a rotation on a federation. No. Well, there we go. So Joanne, what a mule is on the year 2000 coin. So you'll see this one is the year 2000. Oh no, wrong button. X, that one there. I'm using them. So you'll see how it's got a double rim on it. So that means this obverse side here was struck using a 10-cent die rather than a $1 die, which is why it's got that rim inside where it should be. There we go. There we go. Stream highlights. How do I stream highlights this? Where am I supposed to be highlighting this on my stream? Look, I'm going to turn it into a short anyway, but why is this? There we go. Let's pull that back a bit. Where did it start? Yeah, look, I found where to do the highlights, so that's cool. I will get that done in a bit, Sydney. I'll get that done in a bit. I'm just going to go through a few more coins first while I settle myself down. Wow. I mean, wow, just wow. Now I've got $1 coins strewn everywhere. I don't know what's what. A close up of the mule. Okay. Let's get that mule back out, shall we? Oh, just let me get these $1 coins settled. Okay. Here's the mule. Let's get this up nice and close. Let's get that focused on it. There is your close-up of the mule. Year 2000. It's got that double rim on it. Spin it around a little bit around the bottom there on the reverse. But mainly it's just that obverse which we're looking at. That is an... There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Still got 4 rolls of $1 coins to go. What else can we find today? Finally found a mule. Do you think I'll finally be able to find my first changeover coin in real, what do you call it, live roll? Considering the only ones I've ever found have been sent to me specifically for the purpose of finishing off books, and weren't ones I picked up naturally in okay. Well, everybody was there. Mickey, is Mickey still in the chat? Mickey seems to have been in both. Maybe Mickey, you might be the lucky one, my friend. You were in both hunts this week when we found mules. Both Sydney and me. Scouts. Very shiny-ish Scouts coin, but still. Wow. Only 2 finds in the $1 hunt, but I don't think that really matters, considering one of those finds was a mule. Ooh. All right. Talking about all the options. 2005 Dancing Man Mule, very rare. Okay. Mules can be on any coin, but the $1 is the one which is most known for the mule era. Although I believe I have a $2 coin with a 5-cent obverse die mule era, because the obverse perfectly fits a 5-cent die and is double rimmed. So I think I do have one. Okay, let's just quickly check this one. Not appear to be a mule error on this Dancing Man, and no hat card. There are, yes, quite a few potentials out there for mules. There's also quite a few potentials out there for rotations. So we always talk about rotations in the 2001 Centenary Federation coin, but as Gary mentioned earlier, there are rotation options in the 2006 Sir Henry Parkes coin. Also rotation options on the Centenary Women's Suffrage coin, and on a couple of the Anzac coins as well. So you always keep an eye out on coins for pretty much everything. That's why you'll see people like me going through all the coins like this, checking for rotations, no matter what the year is, because you never know what's out there. You never know what's out there. I think the moral of the story here, Mickey, is you need to go live hunting $1 coins for your chance to find your mule luck. Hang on. What was that? Huh, interesting. So I was, no, not that one, that one. I was looking at this coin thinking it may have had a spew error because of that bit of dirt down at the spew stage. And then I thought maybe it's got a bit of a rabbit ears. No, that's dirt also. But look at that. There's that little chunk of extra metal on the neck of the kangaroo there, just there. That's a very different cut error than I have seen before. Has anyone seen a cut error which looks like that? First time I've seen a little bit of extra metal actually on the body of the kangaroo instead of on top of the body of the kangaroo. It's very, very, very different. Yeah, if anyone's seen one of those before, let me know. I certainly haven't seen one like that before. All right. Yeah, looked at that coin because it had that bit of dirt where the spew error usually is, and then another bit of dirt up by the top. But that's my first. Oh, for goodness sake! Okay, now there are a lot of $1 coins all over my floor. Okay, remind me to pick up $1 coins from my floor later. Let's get through the second to last roll. What else can we find? All right. 41 of you on watching, folks. 30 likes, which is great. If you haven't left a like yet, hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate it if you could do so. Get more people viewing this live and finding out how amazing that Mule error find was. Yeah, just going through all of this, hunting for anything. Not finding much else. Yep, we are all here. That entire list that Sydney Coins just mentioned there. You'll see Sydney Coins, Phil Finds and Collects in the chat. Tassie Coin Hunter may be lurking. Getting ready for his live a bit later on tonight. But we are all around and we are all most yes, there to help people learn about what to look out for on their coins. So drop into any of our channels and yeah, no, I've been that's been on my list of things to do for a while, Sydney. The beginner's guide, what to look for, and things like explaining the difference between an obverse and a reverse and all that other weird terminology we use in coin hunting, noodling and anything else. So it's one of the plans, but then the plans just sit there and plan. They don't actually. I mean, a few of them get off the ground, but a lot of them just sit there and plan. Right, what else will we come across? Doesn't look like we're going to find much else today, but that's okay because you'll get there, Mickey. You'll get there one day. This is the first mule I've found, and I've been hunting for quite a while. Just happened to come on a live stream with all of you lot watching. Yeah, right. Well, there we go. So let's put some coins down on the ground and see what we've got. We've got 2 NAIDOC coins, the 2 IAEST coins, the languages coin, the Tasmanian coat of arms, the Fijian coin, the robe card error, that card error on the neck of the kangaroo, that NRL Sharks coin, and then that one and only Mule error coin. That is most definitely the coin of the hunt, the one and only Mule. Well, folks, that's the hunt for this week. I will be back next week at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. GMT for another live noodle. Of course, we've got episodes going out all week. Monday is our Members Only Monday episode. Tuesday, 50 cents. Wednesday, there's a World Coin Hunt this week. Thursday, $1 hunt, and Friday, a $2 hunt, which is not quite Tassie Coin Hunter level of excellence, but is one of my best $2 hunts in quite some time. So I'll catch you guys in my episodes all live next week. Until then, goodbye.